Welcome back to D&D Americana. When we last left off, you guys had capped out the Brimstone Academy saga by defeating Lucas Blackwood once and for all, returning the phylactery to Baelos, and stopping the ritualistic sacrifice of every single non-noble born student in the entire academy.
Arf, 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 arf.
A few days have passed as you've settled back down and rested. You have all leveled up to level 13 and gotten your new abilities. You have received the benefits of a long rest.
New abilities. Lucky.
Well, whatever you get at level 13 as a Drake Warden Ranger.
Oh, we were already level 13.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
A spell.
A spell.
That's it.
Hey, man, you know...
Proficiency bonus?
Sometimes a spell can go a long ways.
Like literally, it was a proficiency bonus, or like 1 to my proficiency bonus, and like a single like spell.
I respect a proficiency.
Yeah, I mean, look, not useless, but not flashy.
Are we not level 14?
No,
Are we sure
no.
it's 13?
It's 13.
It's 13.
Oh.
Though the spell I got, pretty nice.
What spell did you pick
I
up?
don't remember level.
A Guardian of Nature.
I don't know what that does, but it sounds like it makes you the Guardian of Nature.
Oh,
Or Spirit of Nature. Hold on. Yeah, no, it's Guardian
here
of
these
Nature.
balls.
Basically, it's basically like how in Druids and WoW invoke a nature spirit.
I see. So, it's been a few days since your last encounter. And then 3 days after, as y'all are kind of planning for your next move, a small kobold appears.
Cobalt.
Yes, it wanders into, I guess, like, I wouldn't say the main corridor. Essentially, like, it wandered on a campus. Somebody has found it and brought it to your attention. This is not the stereotypical dragon-esque kobold. This is the Japanese dog person kobold. That is
Interesting.
super fluffy.
Oh, kobold.
It's mine now.
It does not speak. It simply walks up and tugs on your shirt sleeve
Don't worry, guys. I speak their language.
and offers you a letter.
I'm surprised you speak our language.
I sit on the ground and start petting him.
It
I get on all fours. I walk in a circle on all fours twice.
And he shits on the ground.
Don't
Look
you
at
dare piss on it.
I walk up. I start sniffing its butt. How does it respond?
It immediately starts sniffing your butt.
Nice. This is good. This is good. All right. Yep. I'm sniffing. I wait. I wait until it stops sniffing.
Does it smell evil?
Does it stop sniffing?
It does not. This kobold smells super divine.
Okay.
Oh no.
This kobold's ass is literally threads of gold for you, Zach.
Nice. I then pull away. I sit down on my butt, but kind of like a dog does.
Yep.
And I look at it,
It mimics you.
and I slowly blink, showing trust.
It frog blinks at you.
Nice. And then I reach out for a dap.
It licks your hand.
Close enough.
All right, close enough. Don't worry, guys. He's on our side. I confirm.
What if I spores its mind?
Gwen's
Mental
been watching too much
communication.
Dungeon Meshy.
Yeah, go ahead. Hello. I have just met you, and I already love you.
Oh no!
Oh my
I was
God.
afraid that's where this was gonna go.
I love you. I love you so
I love
dearly
you.
and deeply.
I love you. I love you.
This is the best day of my life,
I
actually.
am so happy to be here.
This is great. This is like Cliff, but furry.
I was
Oh,
with Miss
right.
Lozen, and then she gave me a letter and told me to come find you, and I have found you, and I love you.
You're great. Let me see this letter.
It is sealed with the secret seal, Balos. You know what I mean? It's the
Oh, this is for this little thing. I hand it to Balos.
What is it?
It's a letter.
I read it.
You read it. Dear Balos. No, it says, Balos, I have heard wind of your recent efforts at Brimstone Academy to retrieve your phylactery and the unexpected turn of events that has befallen your body. Your chiseled slab of gnome flesh. There is important news. I am requesting that you and your party accompany this kobold and find me and the other gods of the 8 wild territories at what's the name? This was more dramatic. At the Council of Gods.
Right.
P.S. I heard you got flesh again.
Yeah. You can touch it. It's not flaky.
It doesn't fall off in a puddle of.
He doesn't go through a bottle of lotion every day.
It's like when the undead in WoW got their skin back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like that.
And
You're
yet, for
just
some
the-
reason, we still can't look like Nathanos.
Right. What do you mean I can't be buff?
I love how
Go ahead, sorry.
I love how every important undead NPC still looks like a fucking person.
Yeah, man. Hey, they're like, so strong that they're basically just immediately freshly undead. No gimp or anything. The kobold looks at you and says, I am a good finder. I found you. I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love all of you. And he begins to lick and make rounds at licking all of you. He licks Lizard and Wahute and Freckle.
Freckle hisses at him.
I love you. You make a scary noise, but I love you. And he is
He dapped my whole brethren.
yes, every single undead.
Yeah.
Wait. I go to the. Can I have a bone off one of your undead, or can I have a bone from the bag? Give me a bone from the bag of holding.
Egg. Go to bone.
Okay.
Just grab a stick.
No, he deserves a bone.
Okay.
Okay, so if I was to have a hypothetical spell that takes a hypothetical hour to cast, could I have my dudes hypothetically carry me while I'm casting the spell?
I don't see why not.
Mobile? Okay.
See why
cool.
not.
On one of those little things.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
little chair. Yeah, okay.
I have a little box. I peek out. I'm like, what's up?
What spell are you casting? Is it the one that you keep things alive, like from decaying with?
No, okay, I got a new 6th level spell. I'm still reading it. But it's create Megan. I ever fucking say that?
Megan.
Whoa.
Megan the Stallion? We're getting baddies?
Yeah.
Magan. It is Magen. 502 bad gateway. No, wiki.no. No. Oh, this spell isn't anywhere else. What the fuck?
Oh, super cool. I had a thing for it.
Where are you reading this?
DND5ewiki.com.
I'm getting a fucking error when I try to go to it. Oh, work that time.
I'll send you some. Check Discord.
Oh. So you're making a voodoo doll that comes to life?
Yes, but I'm also trying to. There's not a lot of information out here for us. I'm trying to. There's supposed to be different versions.
I see. I'm gonna let you read about that, and then you tell me what's up with it.
It's complicated. Just had to break up my first level 7 spell.
The
What's
dog
that?
looks up at you, or the kobold looks up at you and goes, "My name is Balto. I am a good boy."
You are literally the best boy.
Do
I
you
know.
deliver potions
I deliver everything. I am a messenger for the god.
to the god?
For the god.
Hey, hey, just making sure you have my number because
Wait,
He sniffs you. You smell like old god. Are you
Haha,
his
you're
son?
old.
what
Are you
I
his
am.
son?
I am in a way. I'll be taking over his position.
He's a bipedal creature, but like when he gets up near you, he still does that thing that dogs do where they like jump up on you and put their hands on your belly. And so he's just palming your belly right now as he's speaking to you, looking straight up at you. And his tail's just wagging back and forth, and he goes, "I like the god that you smell like. He's my best friend."
Yeah, he's my best friend too. Yep, he's definitely still around somewhere, but somewhere, who knows? But yeah, I'll be the new god in his position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. I know
crying.
tricks.
I start weeping.
And I love you, random citizen.
Wait,
It's like
Balto,
it's like
you
when
know,
an old.
I was gonna say you know tricks.
I know tricks. Ask me. I will do. I like doing tricks. Sometimes people give me the gods call it tips, but I call it treats. Treats.
I pull the bone out.
Bone. I like bones.
What are you getting? Maul Wyatt.
Maul Wyatt. I cannot do that. I love him.
Ah, fine. Just take the bone.
I love you. I will do a trick. I will show you my trick now. And he takes a couple feet back and brushes his pants off, and then takes a little stance, and he casts prestidigitation and makes a purple color appear in the thin air for about 5 seconds, and you can see he's concentrating really, really hard on this spell. And then after a second, it disappears, and he uprights himself and brushes his pants off again. I did a trick.
Yeah.
I leaned close to Bellows. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't set himself.
He like looks over at you. I am not allowed to cast fire magic anymore.
Good to know.
My big trick today is to show you how to get to the Council of Gods. Do you want to see how fast I can run?
Yes.
Yeah, go from here all the way over there and then back, and I'll count.
Wait, can we tie Balos to you and you drag him behind you?
I've already done it. On your mark, get set, go.
Sprints full speed, not 4 legs, 2 legs. Starts running like this. And he's so painfully slow. And he reaches the pillar and spins around and starts running back.
Is
I
Bellows
did it.
just being dragged behind him?
That was
I
so
did.
fast. That was like
Balos was basically able to walk.
60 seconds.
Bellows' walking speed almost overtook him.
He said, "I am good at running, but they hired me because I can find anyone, not because I am a fast runner."
Okay, Hooey.
Do you need to prepare anything before we leave?
I look through my satchel. I look at the tiny little.
That is a cool bag. And he sticks his nose in it and starts sniffing. There are many good smells in here.
It's like, careful, there's dynamite in there.
I smell pepper.
I put my hands under his arms and just kind of hoist him up. He's like, please.
I love you.
There. Good for you.
Holy shit! Hold on, Quentin.
What?
What'd you read?
Quick question. Hold on. Light bulb. So if I was to
Kangaroo.
use the crystal that doesn't give me a casting time, I could technically cast something that's like an hour or so instantly, right?
Is this the spell you're looking at?
No. I have an item that doesn't give me once per day. I can have no casting time.
Yes,
Oh.
but if you do that, the effect of the spell resolves instantly, and it goes away.
Well, I'm
So, like,
creating something.
if it's a concentration spell that's supposed to last there for like an hour, you have to remain. You have to keep concentration up in order for it to stay. It basically cast time and time that the spell is in effect are two separate.
Yeah, no, it's not a concentration spell. It just has like a fucking hour long ritual or hour long fucking
And yeah. You could,
casting time.
yeah. Well, so rituals are basically, if it's a ritual spell, that basically just means instead of spending a spell slot, you can spend an hour to cast the spell without using a spell slot.
Well, fucking A, I probably should do that more than the other one. Wait, so you're trying to wait, hold on 1 second. So I could be casting some of my resurrect dead spells as a ritual.
If they have the ritual subtype, yes. But if they do not, they're just regular spells. You cannot
what
ritual
it
cast
say
them.
in here? It was
It
saying
says-
inside of the thing, wouldn't it?
It would say if it was a ritual.
Okay, I don't see nothing where it says ritual. But no, the reason why I asked that because it has a 1 hour casting time, but the duration is instantaneous to create the thingy.
Yeah,
That's what I was wondering. I could be like, hold on, quick, spawn.
So it takes
Yeah.
forever to cast, but it happens automatically once the cast is complete.
Yeah. Now the necklace would still affect it in terms of casting time. It would make it instantaneous if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. This seemed to be a lot cooler than it looks to be. I'll be honest with you.
What spell is it?
Create Megan.
Oh, Megan.
You can do 4 different ones. One of them psychic, and like you can basically 60 feet must succeed a DC of 12 wisdom. What in the hell? Like everything sees a 12 wisdom that we fought against.
I see.
But it can also like spam cast freaking suggestion to people.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you need to pack anything? I'm a good helper. I can.
Do we need some explosions to go to heaven with? Listen, we'll have to Diablo 3 that place.
Did we do a rest before we left off?
Yes, you're all rested. It's been 3 days.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's what I thought.
Does this
Let's
mean
go to
Alex is
Potion
about to
Man.
see Baby Mama?
Potion Man.
Oh, Baby Mama there. Quentin.
Lozen is a part of the Council of Gods. I like her a lot. She smells like wildflowers and elderberry.
I know, right? I know how to pick them. Yes, I love her too.
He said, "Don't worry, guys. He's telling the truth."
Exactly. See, I told you it wasn't a fake person. I have an imaginary girlfriend.
She's a real girlfriend, I swear.
They've literally all met her before.
Still, if anybody had any questions. Listen, I'm a very powerful wizard. I can like create.
I'm questioning her sanity.
Illusion. Yeah, dude, listen, tell me about it. I'm questioning my sanity now that I've been transformed again into something else. All for the sake of love and power. But no, if y'all should we get like potions and shit? Yeah, we gotta talk to Mr. Kermit Frog.
I got you. I should add in at this point, Khalif has departed already.
Oh,
no. What?
He go get the milk.
He didn't even say bye.
Well, he did over the 3 days off screen. Do you want to roleplay Cliff saying goodbye?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
This is gonna be a flashback. Yeah. One day before.
Yeah, one day before Cliff departs. I guess I'll see you guys at our next rendezvous. I have to go update.
I'm cup checking him.
the queen's. I don't wear a cup on account
Listen,
of my
gotta
master
think quick.
song.
Yeah, I know. That thing was like at my forehead.
What?
I'm just sobbing, like
Listen, I'm like that high.
viciously in the corner.
He's
Like-
6 foot. I'm 3 foot. The wiener's in my face.
Don't worry, we'll definitely see each other again before this is over.
You're just so funny.
Listen, just don't be
I
walking.
just
around
give
bricked up,
Cliff
dude.
a hug.
Oh,
He
shit.
comes- no, I'm just kidding. He blushes really, really hard. Which is a feat of strength because the Ember Hearts already have really red flushed skin.
I'm just gonna smoke.
I'm not gonna
smoke
finish that
my my grass beside of him as he's flushed. So you
I'm
want
gonna
some of
hug
this?
him.
You like give him one of those big like kind of hugs.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna be like,
Hang
oh, why are you
Hang
wet?
Sorry, I sweat when I'm nervous. Like I'm gonna head out and rendezvous, but I'll see y'all on the front lines. And he
What's this
salute
god's name?
all of you.
Sorry about that.
And now we're back. Which god's name? Alexander, you asked the question. What was
No,
it?
I said, what his god's name?
Caliph does not worship a specific god.
I'm just gonna tell him to fucking farewell then.
If anything, Caliph and them worship the Lone Ranger because they believe in like a sheriff's department and a marshal and all that.
If you ever get scared, just pray to me. I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
It might take
Like,
4 to 5 business days.
I definitely
It
will.
might-
If you have a believer, I believe in the me that believes in you.
Why do I feel like Wyatt's stealing my man?
But he is.
Hey man, look.
Nah, Wyatt's too normal.
You don't
Ah.
understand. The
Calip's a
romance
freak.
takes
Cliff's
the
a
romance
great-
take back
What the hell?
to the bromance.
Thanks. Look, it only took me this long to realize just how thick his muscles are.
To be fair, they were not that thick in the beginning of the campaign, and he's just every time you've seen him, he's just slowly
It's like
Then-
Asta, just every time. Like,
That's
he's
why I'm
slowly
getting
just
nicer
in
every
more and
time
more
I
of a
see him.
unit. I mean, now he's slinging around that freaking 20-pound great sword. So, I mean, he'd have to be working on some sort of shoulder and bicep strength. And we're going to cut back to modern day with Balto the Kobold.
Balto! My new best friend.
What potions are you guys? What are we doing? I guess.
I'm pulling
Potion
up and I say,
Man.
yo, give me some potions.
Actually, it's please give me some potions.
Please, sir, may I have some potions?
I guess technically you're not student anymore, but I still sell it to you under table.
Sal?
Yeah, I'm
We
a
just took you
goblin.
to school. We just, you wouldn't even have a business.
My soul wasn't on the chopping block. I don't have a soul.
Well, no, but there would be no one here to buy.
I could just take my business elsewhere. Or sell to evil overlords. They love buying potions.
Okay.
They take
All right.
potion.
No, they buy
Yeah, they
potions.
take them forcefully, kind of like me. If you don't just give them to me.
I will give each of you one potion.
Nice.
I like that. That's better.
You want snake oil potions or healing potions?
Snake oil.
Do you have anything that can make my hands bigger?
Snake oil.
It won't make you feel any different, but sure.
Okay.
Put the snake oil on your hands. It'll do it.
He
I
give you a
promise.
potion of monkey hands.
Gorilla
Potion
hand.
of monkey hands.
It's Hulk hands because you're green.
I'll take 11 of them.
You get one Hulk hand potion.
I just start juicing with this stuff,
You're like in the corner,
so I have bigger hands. Just like
like the elephantitis or whatever the disease. it's called.
Yeah, whatever that's called.
Or like how he used to juice and WoW.
Yeah, with the elixir of Giant's Growth.
Mm-hmm.
Used to.
Still juices anytime he's on WoW.
Thanks.
But yeah, anything else specifically for the lull that we want potion wise? Are you good with healing potions as well?
I think I'm good.
Okay. The kobold walks up again and says, "Hi,
Wait.
my name is Balto. I love you."
You got any more potions that can make me read for a little bit?
Literacy potions.
Well, why don't you just try to actually read, dumbass?
No. Do you have any of the potions?
Nothing that would bring you above your current reading level, which is kindergarten to first grade.
He just hands me a thing of snake oil and says, "This one. Put it on your eyes whenever you want to read something."
Throughout the entire campaign, White's getting more and more blind.
Yeah. Until I don't even have to see.
Till I don't even have to see.
I can read with my ears.
Yeah. Oh, you idiots! I've upgraded.
You see, Balto walks up and buys some like anti-flea serum from the goblin, and he like has his hand so small the copper piece is like literally him like palming the coin, and he puts it up on the table and slides it over, and then immediately takes the potion and dumps it over his head and starts rubbing it in.
Yeah,
Balto, can you read?
Balto can read real good. I'm an expert reader.
I
So
open
read
an
this.
actual
I hold
book.
up a sign. I hold up a sign. Can you read it?
What does it actually say?
I don't know.
Snake oil for sale.
I was hoping he would tell me.
He can't read either.
I can't read either.
I'm so confused.
That sign says snake oil for sale.
No, it
Or
doesn't.
shell. Or
It
shell.
says bathroom this way.
Oh man. And he just looks really sad.
No, wait, I'm sorry. You were right. I was
I
wrong.
start beating the shit out of White.
No,
Good.
wait.
Don't make him sad.
It's that fucking arm pinch thing you do. I'm just like,
Yeah, he said with a guy, it's like a fucking 8-inch wide grip.
Yeah, 8 inches.
The mushroom just slowly turns. You hear the sliding of rock and just oh.
Are you ready? This will hurt a little bit. I am ready to depart when you are ready to depart. I love you.
oh,
Let's go.
Alright.
I love you.
I'm
Sure.
sorry.
I trust
say
you
this
with my
is gonna
life.
Hurt?
let's do it.
Have you ever transitioned to a different plane of existence before?
I have. Actually.
Have you taken any anti-nausea medication?
I have not.
I take a sip of the snake oil.
Wait, does the snake oil count? I've
Good.
had a lot of that shit recently.
Good. You never know. Good.
I just dip my finger in it.
And he goes, "We must hold hands now." And he sticks his little arms up.
Oh. I grab one.
I guess.
It's a surprisingly firm grip.
It's
guess
like
we all
breaking
join
my
hands.
finger.
It's so cute. I don't even care that it hurts.
So you all grasp hands in a circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
He you see he has a little pendant on that glows briefly
Start jorking it.
as the spell Planner Shift is cast. And you guys are taken into the astral plane of existence. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god. Get my dice out.
Pulling his
Natural
dice out.
20.
I'm whipping my
Let me know
nose
if you beat a 10.
19.
20.
19, nat 20.
Nat
20.
20 actually.
Oh my, no
Hey.
fucking way, bro. 3 nat 20s.
Arr.
Wait, who was the third?
Wait.
Nash.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, not nat.
Oh, not
my
nat.
bad. I mean, still 2 is a lot.
I got a
Balos. A 3. Balos, you're not used to having a body that actually like digests food and you immediately throw up upon shifting plane.
listen. Yeah, exactly. This is okay.
Me,
I'm
Wyatt, and
impressed.
Al-Anon are in the corner like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, throw up. I love throw up. I love
No,
you.
no, 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 no.
You see fucking
He's
say
doing
man.
He's doing
Say
that
this is like
dog
speaking
thing.
really quick.
We're like, you have him by the back of their
I
neck,
got him
and
by
their
the
face
collar. He's
just
just like,
goes, his skin's all
I'm
stretched
holding,
back.
I'm holding him by his fucking charm that he has on his neck, by the pendant. I'm just like,
And
no,
he's like-
wait, stop. Seabass, clean that shit up.
Eli's
Seabass
just-
walks over, eats it.
He goes, "Aw, that is one of my favorite treats."
So gross.
Listen, I can have Seabass baby bird him.
Why did I
Baby
say
bird.
that? It's so gross. There you go.
Anyways, it is this way, and he points up towards this long staircase that reaches into like this. It's kind of like a mountain. You guys are kind of in a mountainous region all of a sudden. And this staircase leads up into what appears to be a ruined temple. And he begins doing his little jog up the staircase.
I
We
pick him
walk
up and put him on
slowly behind
Lupe's
him.
back.
You walk and you manage to outpace him.
Yep.
Can I pick him up
Come
and
on,
put him
Frank.
on Wuhute's back?
Yeah.
You can, yeah. He sits happily and says, "I like you.
He says-
You are prickly."
This way. Your dragon is a very fast runner.
Not as fast as I am.
A
Still
barely
pretty
But
fast.
very
late.
fast.
As we climb the stairs, what do we see?
You climb the stairs. And what did I do with the Okay, so you are in essentially this astral temple that is overgrown with vines and grass and a bunch of different types of nature. And it's laid out like this circular amphitheater. And at the very bottom are these stone thrones surrounding some like open space coffee tables. And these stones are cracking and falling apart. There are plenty of empty thrones, but in the center of this amphitheater sit Lozen, the goddess of life, which is Belos's wifey. Death sits
What's up,
at
brother?
one of the thrones. And then
Also,
there
Bella's
are
wifey.
there is a new person that you have never seen before. He is dressed in a very stylish pinstripe suit and carries a briefcase on his lap.
Ooh, that's my type of man right there.
And then the fourth person is this. You ever seen the scenes in My Hero where like he's speaking to the past versions of the holders of All for or One for All? And
Yeah.
like they're just kind of like a glowing silhouette, except you can see a portion of their face.
Yeah.
It's that, except it is the Lone Ranger. And all you can see are his eyes and ears.
Adventurers, are you in need of a clean energy boost to power through your quests? Introducing Dubby, the energy drink crafted to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst. No maltodextrin fillers, no artificial dyes, just pure, clean energy. Packed with vitamins, amino acids, a nootropic, and 150 milligrams of caffeine, Dubby is your ultimate potion for peak performance. Here's some fast facts on this magical brew. Dubby has zero sugar, no hidden ingredients, and is gluten-free. Dubby has unique, custom-made flavors that you won't find anywhere else, and at about $1 per drink or less, it's much cheaper than Starbucks or canned potions. Ready to embark on your next adventure? Use coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for 10% off your order. That's coupon code CONJURECAST at checkout for your 10% off your order. Dubby, focus, energy, and epic adventures await.
That's all of us, or that's just me?
Everybody can see that. Again, all
Oh.
what I've just described.
I give a little kiss to my boo.
She kisses you
salute him.
back and
Oh.
immediately pulls the chair up next to her and sits you in
It's a step
Yes,
stool.
I'm short king.
the step stool.
Actually,
like, just-
can I? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would like to go pay my respects.
To the Lone Ranger, you walk up and he nods his head, but he cannot speak.
No, yeah, valid. If I were a million years old, I wouldn't talk either.
He
Does
like
Death have any type of smart ass thing to say or no?
Death he looks at you and he takes his hood off, and you see the most plain faced man you have ever seen.
If he's
Yuck.
vanilla.
He looks like every person you've met and nobody you've ever seen the exact same.
That's so gross looking.
I was going to tell him that was super anticlimactic.
Put that hood back on.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Hey, yo! This
We
guy's
should come up a little bit more like
You
something
see-
original.
Balto's super excited and he runs up to every single one of them in succession and puts his paw out and says, "Hi, I love you." And they pet his paw, and then he runs over to the next person. He goes, "Hi, I love you." And they pet his paw. And then he ends with Lozen, and she hands him a treat because he delivered the letter
I
successfully.
love you more. I love you the most.
Hey, so can I keep him? I know I'm not like a god, but I want him.
You cannot, but you will see plenty of Balto, I assure you.
When am I gonna get my summoning stone for him? You know. So like, where's that at? Do I just pick that up over here? Is that in Chief's desk over there? Or you know,
We gotta call Grandma and tell her where we are.
I do
call
not
his
think
name.
any spells will work outside of the more material plane from here.
Listen, my girlfriend's a god. I'm like, hey, yo, can you give me some reception here?
Hey, yo, turn on that
He
hotspot
needs
for
some
me.
minutes.
I need some minutes to call my homies back at the house.
So funny.
You need to call another woman, really, right now?
No.
Oh, wait.
Homies,
girl
not
look-
honeys.
Hey, man, Grandma's right up your age range.
Listen,
Just saying.
She's
she
young for
look
him.
young.
She is young for him.
She look young.
Lozen's like, I get it. I'm too old for you now. You need, over 100 years too old. So you need to be with some young bitch who's only like in her 60s.
Negative. I didn't just change my whole body for nobody.
No, it's okay. No, I get it. It's fine,
Actually, it was
she,
for me. It was for me. It was for me. Don't fight, please.
Yeah, exactly. That's his grandmama.
She's like, no, unfortunately, I can't do that for you. We have too many things to discuss.
Ah, tragic.
I will before we leave. You'll have an
You
opportunity.
promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Anything for you. And she like pinches your cheek.
Oh my god.
And Balto has a little high chair that he pushes up
Oh.
to the coffee table and sits in. And he begins to slowly pick his treat into pieces and starts eating them like a little 2-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking him. I'm already working on a backpack that'll carry him.
You
Yeah,
like
it's not
carve
the
out
bad
part of your mushroom like on the top.
Sit in it.
And he just like sits in there. It's like little feet holes in the top.
So Lozen is very obviously the god in charge of the council. She's the speaker, at least. They all kind of hold equal weight. And obviously, the Lone Ranger can't really speak anyways.
I was about to say, so how does Loudmouth communicate with you guys now? Like, is that pen and paper or?
He just finger pistols you.
I see. So like 1 for no, 2 for yes.
How can you see his fingers if this is the outline?
It's a
I
silhouette.
wish back when he could, so.
It's like a golden silhouette. He looks, in his eyes, he looks so relaxed, like he's just been on vacation.
He has been, I guess, technically.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
retired.
to death.
I'm in cover for his ass.
Man could be wearing a Hawaiian shirt and holding a mimosa, and he looks right at home.
But Lozen is essentially like, we called you here because we are approaching the time that the Great Darkness will be here. Though your efforts have been valiant and you have thwarted many a plan, it seems that in a week that the Great Darkness will make landfall on the material plane.
So how?
It's going to open a rift from the plane of existence it resides on, Pandemonium.
So there's no way we can stop it.
So, listen, I know I'm about to dig myself in a hole here, but it's not. So, what? Listen, hold on. We gotta say this right. 'Cause I'm talking about woman, okay? I'm not trying to create hell. So, what can we? What do we supply that y'all don't already have? Like power? I'm not going to outpower God.
Y'all are no match for the Great Darkness as you currently stand.
Interesting.
That's what I was getting at.
But luckily,
L.
a week on the mortal plane
Oh.
is a long time on the astral plane.
Training
hell
arc.
yeah, we going to the Jesus spot. We're going to heaven.
Training arc. Okay.
We've noticed for several of you there are many things that we could provide to help you achieve the level of power required to take on the Great Darkness.
Can I get a pinar?
No.
What?
Balto's like, what is a pinar? Do
Don't
I
worry
have
about
a
that.
pinar?
No. Just.
Is that
On
like
your
the white room
belly.
they took me in when I was a puppy?
What?
Hell,
When
I look over at the wife. I'm like,
What? Oh,
She's like, he's not fixed. It was just his shots.
oh, okay, shit, okay.
I wouldn't blame you. More than one of him walking around here. It's just become crazy.
And this is when the gods take a stand and they each walk in front of several of you. And so Lozen actually walks to Guy and says that she will be the one to nurture you to a state of power that is like able to stand against the Great Dark.
Confused.
I'm taking
Death
a woman.
stands up and walks to Balos. And he
up,
just
brother?
he just
Listen,
kind of like
I offer a dab. Come on, we're going to dab it out. Listen, I won fair and square. I pulled the aces out and I won that shit.
he flips you off.
Listen, bro. Hey, right back at you.
The fragment of the Lone Ranger obviously stands in front of Wyatt. And the pinstripe suit man stands up and walks to Eleanor and extends his hand to shake you. Shake your hand. Shake you. To shake your hand. He says, name's Jonathan Moulton. Although some of you mortals do be calling me by the other name. I guess it's the devil. Pleased to meet you. And he extends his hand out.
Hell yeah.
Are we in Georgia?
Shake it with the mage hand. Oh, you're a smart one, aren't you?
It'd be funny if he
It's
had
good
a
to be
fiddle and his
cautious.
name was Johnny.
And finally, from above, since there is no roof on this area, a ghostly dragon sails down and lands. This is the dragon with no name. It is the most ancient dragon in existence and therefore stands as kind of the paragon or god of drakes and dragons. And it situates itself in front of Croy.
Well, I'll be damned.
Balto goes, oh, I love that one. I love that one so much. That one takes me in the sky and lets me fly.
Zebra goes and like sits in between them, in between Croy and the dragon. Is like, yes, you are here for me, obviously.
Wahute's like elbowing its way back.
Ute's trying to figure out whether or not to beat up Zebra.
But they essentially tell you to get comfortable. Because y'all are gonna be here for a while, when I say a while, what I mean is we're going to have a short thing, and then we're going to say y'all are training off camera for a couple weeks.
You rock your music.
So who do we want to start with? The way these trials are going to work, because I'm not going to split the party. This is everything's going to be a group effort. So who do we want to start with?
Elanon.
Alex went first, so votes for Elanon.
Aye.
Aye.
All right. This is good. You're going to like this, Nash. I designed this trial with you in mind, and you're either going to hate me for it because it's not going to go very good at all, or you're going to love me for it.
Combat with puzzles.
Puzzle.
So the astral plane is a little bit more easier to manipulate, and so the gods are able to kind of like port you guys to and from different locations. So the devil opens up a small archway that leads into an amphitheater.
Oh.
And before going in, he explains
Fiddle battle.
that there is one thing keeping you from obtaining what every star song has the potential to reach.
Star Songdom.
And of course, I'm speaking of your emotional baggage. No, he goes, several years ago, when your uncle fled Aldridge from your cousins who were trying to convert him to vampirism in order to control him, and by consequence, the Star Song heirloom, he fled and ran into me. And essentially, I'm not a good guy. I'm just going to put that out there right now. But I am a guy who wants there to be the existence of the 8 territories, if that makes sense. And so I cut a deal with your uncle, and he points out to the center stage of the amphitheater, and there is a small glowing orb. And he goes, if you can pass this trial, you will once again reclaim the heirloom of the Star Song family.
Sick.
Now, you can try to figure this out by yourself, but if you get stumped, let's just say I will cut a deal. And he taps his briefcase and he goes, but what I will tell you is there is a sort of puzzle or challenge in here you need to complete. But if you feel like you need a hint, just poke your head out.
Okay.
50 years of servitude might not sound that bad when it
I told
comes
myself
to...
long ago I'd never make a deal with the devil, so we'll see.
Well, I feel like every Star Song promises that, but here we are.
Yeah.
And so he kind of like waves you guys on and says, go ahead, give it like a college try, and then we'll talk if you... And as you enter the amphitheater, you notice that the silence spell is blocking 100% of sound. And on a small podium in this dark amphitheater, there is some sheet music with lyrics written on it, but some of the lyrics are missing. And so here is the game. In order to unlock and obtain the heirloom, you're going to have to fill in the lyrics. The devil has told every person in your party one of the lyrics, but they cannot tell you because the silence spell is active. So you will need to pantomime the word to Nash, or play charades essentially, in order to fill out the puzzle.
So we're saying that
My
Not acting on
spores
camera.
don't work.
Your spores do not work. There is no
Okay.
communication allowed in this room. It has been 100% locked. So I am. So tell me who wants to go first, and I will send you your word.
I would like to go first.
Am I
All right.
gonna get the list of the other lyrics that I do
I
see?
am. Yes, I'm going to send that to you.
You can get one, just instantly know it.
I wonder if I am gonna know it. What I'm curious about.
It is
Probably
not a
some,
song.
Like, really old folk.
It's
song.
probably not a song you know.
Probably not.
He's
It
good.
should be a
Come on,
crazy
Eileen.
rap song.
I know. I'm taking out the part.
It's a Megan.
He's take out the main course.
I gotta take out the parts that you're not supposed to know.
Let me load up chat.
Put that banana in my mouth. Watch me go ape.
Beg your pardon?
Opening Shazam.
There's lyrics to a song, Corey. Come on.
What of a film?
The
He's gonna
diet-
look at the words before he gets told and instantly say it.
I doubt it.
Jealous.
I'm really bad with lyrics.
But that would be
Songs.
funny though. Once again, we have cheese to God. I think.
All right, here is the lyrics without the words.
I'm afraid of how you feel.
Got him.
Blood that
Had to be there,
binds,
guys.
A voice unsung still. Strong.
So who wants to go first in charades?
Oh, her.
Me.
That Hannah said she
Okay.
did.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Get it
I
together.
got Hannah on full screen. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna text you your word.
Okay.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Yeah. I like to phone a friend.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
podcast listeners.
I will do my best to describe everything to the podcast.
But how are you going to decide? How are you going
I
to
s-
describe that? While
I spelled it-
not
I spelled
trying
that
to
wrong.
say what's going
That is the correct spelling right there.
I'm locked in and I hate it already.
Here you go.
Good. You still text?
Nope, I'm responding to our sister because she got
So this is
Atlas's
the first
gift.
line. It's gonna be the very first line. The blood that binds is not the blank.
No, this is.
Oh, you have to put them in place.
You have
So,
to figure out
yeah.
what word goes where.
So I will say
Okay,
that
okay.
Guy does know which verse. She can point to the paper.
Do I?
Oh, I guess not. I just gave you the word, didn't I?
Quentin's like, I don't know where it goes either.
I do know where it goes. We'll come to that. Try to figure the word out. How we're feeling.
Am I fully pantomiming or am I describing?
Both. Well, no, you're just gonna fully pantomime, and then I will describe what you're doing. Sorry.
2 thumbs up.
Oh,
Screaming.
you're lagging.
Scream.
What are we wagging?
Hey,
You're
I actually
lagging.
made this.
You're lagging so bad.
What are we?
Not for me.
She's not
do
lagging
slow
for me,
movement.
surprisingly.
Oh, perfect.
What?
We got this.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
can go
when I
ahead.
full screened her, it fixed it.
Oh, I can't do that. 'cause-
Thumbs up.
Oh no, it does.
Confusion.
Fix it.
Pondering.
I'm regretting.
Story of my life.
It looks like she's regretting.
It does look like she's regretting.
Pass.
Okay, you want some time to think about it?
Yes.
All right, who
Okay,
else wants to go?
I'll go.
So
I'm
confident.
next.
To
All right,
completely off the rail.
My word is hard
Right.
as hell.
all right. I'm gonna text you, Zach.
I'll
Right.
copy that.
Is the little double space 2 words? A voice
No,
unsung
it's
still.
there. Every
like
single
one.
one is a single word. It's just the formatting got fucked up.
Gotcha.
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. All right, Nash, I need you to really
All right. Yep.
focus on everything we've been through together,
We
and just
have
to,
been through a lot.
you know. All right.
He's rolling his sleeves up. He's looking up to God for assistance. In thought.
All right. No speaking, right? Can't
Well,
talk.
I mean, you can give commentary on what you're on yourself, but don't say what you're doing and don't say anything that would reveal what you're doing.
Wall. Literal mime. Confused. Mr. Mime. Okay, cage. Trapped.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Caged.
What the fuck? Zach literally did the cliche mime wall thing, and Nash got it.
All
All
right,
right,
the
what
blood.
verse does it go?
The blood that binds is not the cage.
That's right, baby.
Damn it!
We're in here. We're in here. That's not
What the thing is that
connected.
cage doesn't rhyme with anything else, though. I was trying to go with the rhyme scheme. I thought it was going to rhyme with command.
You got it.
Well,
You
okay.
got it. First
Blood
verse.
that binds is
give it
not
to
the
me,
That's
cage.
crazy. We're so
All right.
locked in, bro. That was insane.
Yep.
Bro, I can't.
That's right.
Nash is the puzzle master, bro.
I
The
told
puzzle
you
boy.
it was going to happen.
Puzzle man.
Um,
I mean, I was
That's
thinking
fantastic.
wall, box, cage.
If you had said box, then I was gonna grab something and like
Yeah, yeah.
I was just gonna kind of work your way there, but you know,
Mhm.
you really just kind of read my mind
all right,
because
I
you know,
messengered it to you.
What I do?
Oh,
What I do?
we're connected.
Oh, who's next?
It's Alex. I messengered.
oh.
Do you want me to go ahead and
can't
send you
do that.
yours, Corey, so you
This
can be
is an
thinking about it?
ABCA
Sure.
rhyme scheme.
That works.
No,
All right.
ABCB.
You ready?
I'm ready. Hidden. Hide. Light. Scared. On. What the heck?
I can't do any commentary, correct?
I already know what it is.
Not on what you're trying.
You probably shouldn't know.
I shouldn't know, or
No,
Alex
him.
probably shouldn't
He
commentate.
shouldn't.
I
Probably
can't-
shouldn't do
I
commentary.
can't do anything. Hold on, let me text you. Let me text you, make sure you're accurate.
okay.
Just do what I did. You know, just
Yeah, just get good.
just
You could totally do that.
Okay, cool. Pay attention.
Paying attention. Light, which is off. Darkness.
Nosferatu.
It is, in
All right.
fact, darkness. Darkness.
So funny.
Alex
Bro, Nash-
turned his light off and back on.
Nash is
Um,
killing this shit, dude.
That's clearly darkness taught the tune I now command.
That is
That's the
correct.
third one. It
Sorry.
wouldn't fit with
Ding,
any
ding, ding,
others.
ding. All right. Troy, you want to go ahead?
Sure. So, my turn.
Yep.
Everyone's eyes are on me.
On them. Yep.
Eyes on you.
Okay, and this is my word, right?
Correct.
You don't
No,
read
he,
out
he
loud.
lied.
All right.
I'm not giving you context because I think it'll be funnier if you don't know what version of the word it is.
Oh, version of the word. Okay.
Do I know the full? Do I know the full verse?
You would have to tell me what line it comes in, and I'll tell you if you're correct.
I feel like
you
I
cannot
know what the
reveal
word
for
is.
Those
Well-
silence falls.
I think it's pretty obvious.
No shot.
all
You
look
just
at
said that.
What?
Those silence falls. The song lives on.
Yeah.
He didn't even do anything.
That was just an educated guess. I don't know.
You Google this
Yeah.
shit.
No, I swear I have not. I
All right.
promise.
Damn it. All right.
It just sounded like a good
Okay,
line. So I was like, you know what?
I was about to do something, and I was
All right,
going
show me
to
what
wait
you
for the
were-
line.
Show us what you were going to pantomime.
He just stands
All
up
right.
and plays.
Wait.
Wait, what did you guess? I didn't hear it.
Falls, yeah. That's funny. That would have been perfect, yeah. You're right,
That's so
Corey.
good.
It would have
hurt
been
yourself, did
perfect
you?
if
All right.
Uh-oh.
Back to
He
God.
actually
We lost
died.
him. We lost
Quentin,
Corey.
you're fucking making puzzles, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You all right, Corey? Uh-oh. Did you hit your nose, dude?
Yes.
He fucking
He died.
committed, bro.
Committed to it. That's a trick. You all right?
Okay, I'm
Sure, make
pissed.
sure I
Why
didn't
do I have
break
the
my
hardest
nose.
word?
Dang, man. I appreciate your dedication. I'm glad. Honestly, we could have avoided that, but because I said it right off the bat.
I just wanted to.
But I'm
I
proud
was
of
just doing it to be funny, but I wanted to make sure I didn't
Yeah.
break my
For
nose.
those of you listening at home,
Fucking-
Corey literally threw himself out of his chair to pantomime falling.
That's an actor right there.
It's... All right, guy.
Arrives. Screams. Shouts. What?
Ass word.
He's doing a lot of silent screaming and gesturing. A lot of hand work here.
Still.
Can I talk about where I'm going? This is a big.
Yeah, you can describe how your character moves, I suppose.
I'm gonna. You guys gonna-
You're cutting out.
Yeah, you cutting out a little bit.
I hate you for giving me this word.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think I know exactly what I would do to pantomime this, so I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm really
I
curious.
did say you
what this
guys
word
I
actually
did say you
is.
guys would hate me or love it.
I don't even know what line it goes in, which makes it even worse.
It's in
There's
the
only
second
one there's only one line
Oh.
left, so
I don't pay attention well.
Blood that binds is not the cage. Voice unsung still. I hate that it doesn't rhyme. Exclaims. Is it have to do with yelling?
Hmm.
Okay. It's not. Incoming. Outgoing. Incoming. I don't know.
oh, you're so close.
Still a voice unsung. Still reverberates.
Oh, you're
I
so
know what
close,
it
bro.
is.
You're so
I know
close.
what it is. I know what it is.
I feel like I'm dumb.
Come on, Nash. I warm
One
up
of
in
these-
chorus.
Say that when you nearly
One
got
of
all
these
them in
had to
5
fucking
seconds.
Be
stump
hard.
you.
I try to think of the word. I can't think of the word. I feel like I know what it is. I just can't think of the word. Like when it bounces off. Echoes.
Yes.
Correct.
Echoes. I couldn't think of the word. I knew what you were doing though. The blood that
forgot
binds
that
is not
word.
the cage. A voice unsung still echoes strong. Darkness taught the tune I now command. Though silence falls, the song lives on.
Congratulations.
I don't make deals with the devil.
And the devil, the silence breaks and you hear a coming from the opening.
Sounds like nothing.
I'm clapping slowly, by the way, for in case I didn't get picked up. You actually were going to have a limited amount of retry, so you did really well because they roll over to your next guess if you have extras.
I didn't even know that
All
I
for
had
me.
tries. I thought
Well, I mean,
that one with Corey was really easy. I saved them all there. Didn't even
All
know.
right, are you ready for your reward?
Sure.
The glowing orb falls down from its perch, like in the general space above y'all's heads, and lands in your hand. And it turns into an enchanted bag of holding. And if you open it, on the inside, there is an arsenal of all of the legendary Star Song magical weapons.
Bruh. Do I have to choose or do I get them all?
You get every single one in the
Let's
bag.
go.
And you
Nice.
see that it's kind of like looking at like you go into your safe room and then there's like perfectly foam cut panels for every
Let's
single
go, dude.
weapon, and you see that there is a bow harp shaped panel cut out for harp song.
Harp song. Let's.
You also, once per long rest, you gain the
Is there an
Star
electric guitar
Song.
with a battle axe?
There is.
Let's go.
You gain the Star Song
Electric
perfect pitch.
guitar. Heck yeah.
Once per long rest, you can instantly identify the correct tone, lie, or hidden motive behind any performance spell or verbal deception.
That's fire.
It's basically an insight or arcana auto success.
Let's.
That's
Can I get this in writing? Is that
You
possible?
sure can. I am also
I'm
going
gonna
to
need all
send
those.
you all the weapons
Yeah.
as I describe
Cool.
them.
Sweet.
So there is the perfect pitch.
Is that considered a spell? I guess.
It is nope. It's just a feature you have.
Yo, the little star emoji, kind of cute.
Kind of cute though.
Kind of cute. Just a little cute, you know.
It's a little cute.
Just a little cute.
Here is your armory of weapons. Missing the harp song because you already have it. Oh
Mhm.
shit! Hold up. Message too
You
long.
don't need all of them.
Message too
No.
long. I'll send them one at a time as I go over them. The first weapon, the tuned fork. It is a trident with a +2 to attack and damage rolls. Harmonic slash. You deal an additional 2d6 thunder damage per hit. Counterpoint echo. Once per round, when you cast a bard spell, you may make a weapon attack as a bonus action. Item number 2. Oh shit. The drums of war. It is a great club. By the way, if you don't have proficiency in any of these weapons, you automatically do because they're instruments and proficiency in all instruments. +2 weapon. Resonating impact on hit, deal an extra 2d8 thunder damage. Rolling thunder. When you reduce a creature to 0 HP, a concussive blast radiates in a 10-foot radius, forcing all creatures in range to make a DC 16 con save or be blind and deafened for 1 minute. Battle rhythm. Once per short rest, as an action, you play the hammer like a drum. All allies within 60 feet gain a +1 to AC and saving throws for 1 minute.
So it's a hunting horn.
Pretty sick.
It is basically a hunting.
Pretty cool.
Number 3, Tambourine of the Tempest. It is a shield and spellcasting focus. Functions as a +2 shield. When you take a melee attack, when you take melee damage, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to make a DC 16 dex save or be pushed 10 feet and knocked prone. Storm Pulse. Once per long rest. Slamming the shield causes a 30-foot radius thunderburst, which is a DC 17 con or takes 6d10 thunder, and they are deafened for a minute.
6d10.
You can use the Tambourine of Tempest and this next weapon simultaneously because they are both one-handed.
That's crazy.
The Flute Blade. It is a short sword, +2 weapon. On hits, you can spend a Bardic Inspiration to force the target to make a DC 17 Charisma save or be charmed and incapacitated till the end of your next turn. And once per short rest, you can cast Hold Monster with no spell slot requirement and no concentration.
Sounds like Zanaku's knife from Power Rangers.
And finally, the base of the Infernal Rift. It is a halberd, not quite an axe.
God.
The halberd has a
Wonder
sleek blackened shaft resembling the neck of a bass guitar with strings that glow, orange and red fire patterns. The blade resembles a jagged flame, flickering with molten edges, and whenever it strikes, it leaves a trail of fire behind it. +3 weapon. While attuned to this weapon, you gain resistance to fire damage, and you can use your action to create a fiery aura around you. All creatures within 10 feet of you will take 1d6 fire damage at the beginning of their turn as flames lick their skin. You are additionally can also, twice per long rest, cast the fireball spell with no spell slot requirement.
That's sick.
And you do not have to attune to any of these except for the base of the Inferno Rift. Oh, wait. No, I took the attunement off of that too. You don't have to attune to any of these. So you can use it, put it back in the bag, pull a different one out, use it, put it back in the bag, you are attuned to the bag.
Does it cost like an action to switch weapons?
It does take
So
some
it costs
time
a
to
turn.
stow and pull, so it does cost a bonus action to switch.
Oh, okay. It's not as bad as I thought. That's not good. That's not bad. I'm excited. These are sick. I'm gonna have to add them.
Yep.
Cool.
And now you can return back to the astral plane and flip the devil off because he didn't catch your cat today.
Yep.